What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven here with your afternoon snap. You might be able to tell I've still got a little bit of congestion, but I'm mostly done with that being sick stuff. So we are here to take a look at some sick stuff from the newest season, Masters of the Arcane. And we're going to kick off this season like I do every other. I'm going to open up some collector's reserves on this collection level track and basically just open up until I get probably 5, maybe 6 gold tickets. I wound up having more than enough gold tickets last season and I only opened up 5. I think I did not lose. I think I converted I don't know, probably 4 of those 5 gold tickets into infinite tickets, which meant that I did not really have too many games of Conquest that I needed to play last season to earn all of those rewards. We'll also take a look at all of the variants that I got, both in this opening and since my previous one. So anything that I got from Alliance rewards or on the Season Pass track or any other way. This is actually a pretty sweet Dazzler. This might be one of the top Dazzlers. I mean, this is just cool. It's doing something interesting. I like that one. All right, that's either gold ticket 3 or 4, so we are already on our way here. And I don't really have too many topics that I want to talk about. There's definitely some stuff going on in Marvel Snap, and I'm also kind of playing catch-up right now because I was sick the last week of the season and did not put out that much content then. I have a little bit of a backlog, including still, unfortunately, the games that got me to Infinite last season. So I don't think I'm going to do anything too crazy with the games that get me to Infinite this season, just because I still have last season's games to edit and work with. Let's see what we are working with right now in terms of Conquest tickets. How many gold tickets we got? Do we have 5 already? We already have 5. So I think we're done opening. This was a super quick one, but there are some other things that I want to discuss here as we move into the shop, because I already updated my game, so I did not get the other Series 4 cards, Hellion, and there's another one. It's like some kind of Terminator looking thing though. And I also did not give my thoughts on those cards because I did not know those were coming to Marvel Snap. That was just like a totally unannounced error, I suppose. I do think that both Jennifer Kale and Nicholas Scratch are good, and I do think I'll open up for both of those in this video. Ooh, here's an interesting question that I'd be curious to do the math on. I think you're supposed to open up your Series 4 cards first, so that way, I think mathematically, you'll just have to trust me. I think that it's slightly better to, if you're planning on opening for everything. Of course, not everybody's opening for everything, but if you're planning on staying seasonal complete, then I do believe it is better to open up your Series 4 cards first. I might be wrong, but let's do it here anyways. And we're going to open up all 3 of these cards, but first comes Nicholas Scratch, and that's going to give me some Uncle Ben and Agent Coulson boosters. You can still tell my voice is a little bit raspy. It's been going in and out of that, and to record my latest YouTube short, I don't know, it took me way too many takes because I kept getting rasp thrust upon me. We get some tokens there, and then I'll also open up Morgan Le Fay. I do think that this card is a skip. I'm on the record. I did not do a tier list this season, but I do think, personally, this is possibly the worst card coming out this season. I just don't see what it does at all, but I want to stay collection complete, and I think I do. So here's the thing. If you know what I did last season, I did viewer comments suggested a deck that I would play till Infinite, and I want to do that again. but I also want to create some content with the cards that I just opened and Merlin because I bought the season pass. So I think I'm going to play just some random decks with those cards over the next few days, and if I'm feeling a little bit better and able to get the Infinite video out either late this week or early next week, then I'll put that out, and part of that video is a call to action for people to suggest cards that I will do the same challenge with again. So don't do that on this video, but do get ready and get some ideas for what you like, what you might want to see me play with towards Infinite. I swear, my voice is actually normal right now. Just give me a second. Like, I don't know. I feel like this has got to sound horrible to listen to, but this is normal now, right? I mean, mostly. And then it kind of just drifts into it again. I don't know what's going on. I think it's like the register that I'm talking about, that I'm talking in when I'm in a content voice. But let me just talk normally. This is just me normally. I'm NoLucksGiven. Could I have a half pound of American cheese, please? I'm just trying to think of like what normal things I would say in my day. Yes, do you have any of those shirts in large size? I'm just talking to different... that's like the opposite of content creator me, is me like dealing with retail workers. I don't know why those things came into my mind. But wow, my voice is going crazy. I swear my voice was normal all day. Maybe I gotta whisper? Let me bring it in real close here and whisper. And talk about what else we need to do. So we're going to go over all of the variants in just a moment, but yeah, I think I'm just going to create some content around those other random cards. Is that all I really wanted to say otherwise? I think so. Nothing else needed in the shop. All right, let's take a look at the collection and let's just go over some of the coolest variants. We are going to miss out on the new season song, unfortunately, but let's take a look at some of the variants that I've unlocked and the cards that I've unlocked in the most recent season. And at the end of the last video, I think this is new, Hellcarrier. Yeah, end of last video, I got Namor and Mojo. So not actually that much from this month that I thought was super crazy, but this is what I did one time. I like made a deck. I think this is what I did last season, actually. I was just like, all right, let's see what were my coolest variants that I got in this previous season. So we have, if we catch us up again, right, I became collection complete last season with the Golden Gauntlet. So I got Pixel Zero. I don't think so. I think I typically play, yeah, with Chibi Zero. Pixel Zero, I don't know, but I don't know. It's fine. It's just fine. Got Esme, Venomized Spider-Ham, which is kind of a crazy one, to be honest. I do like this cartoon one. It really reminds me of the Across the Spider-Verse movies. Just, it's like how over the top and cartoony this guy was. So I think that's the one I'm going to stick with. Got the sports variant, no, Creative House Pocket variant of Rock Slide. Oh, this is the sports variant, right. Yeah, that's the one I'm probably going to stick with. I think it's fun. Rock Slide, doing the shot put. We'll stick with that one. Prodigy, Pixel Hulkbuster, Pixel Chavez. This might be, I don't know if this was like an unlockable Chavez from, how do you see... Gotta go into albums here. What was the unlockable Chavez? Yeah, okay, so this was the unlockable Chavez from getting 5 other different Chavez variants, 2 more, and I will have this React set. It's fine. I like this one, Star Eyes with the star hoops. That is fun. Beast also, new X-Men variant. Oh, I thought this was also Creative Pocket House, but, oh, it's Pandart. Gotcha. I have other fun beasts. I think that this beast variant is fun. Upside down and reading, and then upside down and drinking tea is fun. And then I also have this one, the Brett Bean, which to me really reminds me of Rayman. This art style, especially, yeah, this and the Devil Dinosaur, just reminds me of some of the Rayman games, especially, I think it's called Rayman, right? Especially those ones that are like rhythm based. I don't know what that series is called, but those ones are fun. What else did we unlock last season? A few more RSMs and Sasquatches, of course. This was just from the season pass, but I think it is a pretty good Wolfsbane variant, certainly very busty, filling out in that category. But Dan Hip Hellcarrier, a lot of fun. I also have Pixel Hellcarrier. Both of these I think are pretty ridiculous and silly. This one I think is in like the Terrible Pixels album. But this is just silly to put a face on the Hellcarrier and make it like a dude. That's a lot of fun. What else do we have here? In X23, I don't really know how I feel about this one. It feels the closest to, because this is the character from Logan, right? That's who X23 is. So it's reasonable. I also like Chibi, just because I like the baby variants. I mean, I don't know the difference between Chibi and Baby. Okay, and then I got collection complete. I unlocked a bunch of cards right there. Bishop, I don't even remember unlocking this one. It's called the Marauders variant. Chess variant's a pretty cool one. And I feel like there's something... I feel like there was a hidden... This one's cool too, but I feel like there was a hidden secret on the chess variant. Oh, right. Okay, no, it's just when the borders split, it's like you can actually move that piece around, which is cool. And I guess that's a bishop, probably. Let's get out of there. What else do we have? Craven from, is this from the 3090? Oh, it's because I unlocked a custom card, Craven? That's what we're looking at right now? I must have just... I don't know why this happened. Oh, I must have just clicked it. I must have just clicked on Mastery at some point and that unlocked the custom card. I'm not sure what happened, why that one's there. I've had that one for a while. Adam Warlock actually looking pretty nice and pretty gold on this one. I don't feel like any of the other ones he really looks gold. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess this one's gold, but this one really, this one looks like the guy from the movie, the same actor that plays this guy in, I think it's like Guardians 3 or something Adam Warlock is in. You know, it's funny. I don't identify as like a huge Marvel fan, but I think I'm just lying to myself sometimes. And I think that also just like playing this game, and not only playing this game, I was actually thinking about this earlier today, because I am... Okay, small tangent. I'm a huge Pedro Pascal fan. I really enjoy him, though, really, like, maybe just from The Last of Us? I haven't seen The Mandalorian. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I know, you'll have to take away my nerd card from me at some point. And, but I'm excited to watch him play Richard Reed? I'm not sure. Fake fan, but I'm excited to watch him play Mr. Fantastic, and I can't tell if I like get excited for some Marvel movies because I'm just like in this sphere where other content creators and other people like that I would follow on Twitter and stuff. I'm not on Twitter or X or Blue Sky at this point, but just like seeing other people in similar spheres talk about and get excited about these things, and subreddits and stuff like that too. And then I get like served the advertisements, and I actually do get a little bit excited, and I am excited to watch the new Fantastic Four movie when that comes out. And all that is to say is like, I don't know, maybe I actually am a Marvel fan. I've seen most of the movies. I haven't had Disney Plus for, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years at this point, so anything past that I haven't seen, but I mean, still, there's a ton of Marvel movies, and I have watched a bunch of them. So at some point, like, give me a little credit, because I know I'm not like the biggest fan, but I knew that, I'm pretty sure that guy was from Guardians 3, right? That's the one with the Collector, right? No. High Evolutionary. Yeah. Okay. And, Collector's in like the first Guardians, right? He like has one of the stones or something. I think I've got a lot of this information in there somewhere. Anyways, I've also got a Dan Hip scar. That is a lot of fun, actually, and might be one of my... Now, I've got 2 Son of Hulk variants. Make up your mind. I know that Scar is the Son of Hulk, right? I believe so. But they can't both be the Son of Hulk variant. But maybe we'll just go for the She-Hulk variant. I also got... I don't know why I called it the She-Hulk variant, the Dan Hip variant. I also have Dan Hip Nocturne, my first Nocturne variant, which is cool and fun. Nocturne, I was playing a little bit just because of Zorn last week, so Nocturne's fun. A Leech variant, which... Future Foundation variant. Not sure what this means. I don't know anything about Leech. End of story. Esme, Creative Pocket House, got Zorn, Colossus. Was this like an event giveaway or something? Yeah, this was, everybody got this one. It's still cool. I like it. Kind of like classic cartoony. It's probably my favorite of these Colossus variants. Is this guy in Deadpool? I think this guy's in Deadpool. Yeah. Mystique, this is Jim Lee. That's right. And I don't know if this was Album Progress. I think it was Album Progress. I have some other Mystique variants I really like. I like this one a lot just because, like, I don't know, like the gold, and it's kind of like esoteric. Is that the right word? It's kind of... I think esoteric is the right word. If it's not, I think you understand the meaning that I'm trying to convey with that, but it looks good, and I've got the gold crackle to go along with that, so I think I'll keep that as my Mystique. And then, this Wolverine is, like, falling apart. Poor guy. Alexander, it's like the time-splitting variant. But that one's cool. And then Gambit, I've got a new Gambit variant. What is this one? Peter Newin. It's tricky. I mean, it's cool. It looks like watercolors almost, or maybe I don't want to say like it's a type of like stick, right? That you draw that it looks like this. I'm not sure. I like this Gambit just because it's so like big and in your face. I was thinking about doing a YouTube short about this. I do have, not that I ever buy variants, but we'll come right back to this. I don't know if I'll make a YouTube short about this. They're almost more fun if you do them with like live commentary, but I did open up my collector's vault and got 3 more Gambits in it. So we can go through this real quick. I got Spectrum, which is pretty trippy. It's like a rainbow cosmos behind her. I do like this one. I got 2 different hero variants for both Sarah and Gambit, and then 1 more Gambit where he's like eating something. I don't know if that's... It looked like spaghetti earlier, but now it looks like it might be a piece of chicken or fish. I don't know what he's doing there. And then I got the Ant-Man variant and the Gambit variant where he is longingly looking at a picture of Wolverine, I think. I'm not really super familiar, but I think this is just a meme, but that could be probably not something worth spending on for myself personally. I know I've got the gold to spend, but I think we'll continue to hang on to it. Killmonger, got a new Killmonger variant. I've just been playing the Dan Hip one, but we also have the 3099 one. I apologize if this video, if you find it just like unwatchable because of my voice. I don't know what to do. I'm running on fumes, but I kind of just want to create this video and get it out so I can open some stuff and talk about these variants that I got last season. So for the people that are fans of this, just rambly stuff, hopefully you're still fans of it, even when my voice sounds terrible. If it even sounds terrible, maybe it sounds cool. I don't know. You tell me. Maybe I'll get a cold every season. I did get a cold last season too, I believe. Basically, I get a cold whenever I go to my family parties and I hold the babies. I get sick because I'm not around enough sickness otherwise that I hold the little petri dishes and then I'm sick all of the next week. This was the Kitty Pride from the Conquest mode last season. We have Yondu, but I don't know. I like seeing his blue skin a little bit more. I mean, we got some cool armor on him or something there. Got Dan Hip, Titania, Merlin. Okay, and then we're on to everything that we just unlocked today. Pixel Miss Marvel. I like this one. I like this one. Yeah, we'll probably stick with one of those. I think this is my best Dazzler. Oh, I had this one too, right. I mean, this is also fun. They're both cool. I like the haircut on this one. It's got like the shaved sides. This one reminds me of Sabrina Carpenter. And this one's just never getting played ever again now that I got all these other ones. I think that she's a little pale. Then I think I'm still going to go for X Song here. And this is like a cool pose, I think, as well. This is a little... I mean, yeah, she's getting snapped. She's getting dazzled. But I think we're going to stick with the singer here for now. And then we got, yeah, Nicholas Scratch, Jennifer, and Morgan. So I think that's basically all she wrote. I don't think that I really have anything else to say. Oh, you know what I think I did want to say at one point is I wanted to talk about how I feel about the other Series 4 cards that are like maybe coming out in the future. You can still get them if you didn't update your devices. So one of them is a 2/2 and it says cards can't be moved. It has like activate. Oh no, it says you can move this. And then it says ongoing, your opponent's cards can't be moved. Here, your opponent's cards here can't be moved, I believe. Somebody pointed out that that's a really cool combo with Cannonball. So you can move that around however you see fit, Cannonball something in the same location as it, and then that card won't be able to move, so Cannonball will just destroy it for a rock. So that's a neat combo, and then it's still like a 2/2 that moves, which is good by itself, like that's Jeff, or it could also just totally hose a Madam Web randomly. So some interesting upside. It's kind of like Mobius, right? In that like maybe it could be a tech card that just completely houses your opponent's deck, and it's also like Mobius in that you can play it with Pixie or with Sandman, and in this case you can play it with Cannonball, and then it has a nice little built-in combo with it. Cannonball is still a pretty big investment on top of it. It becomes a little bit tricky, but it could still be an interesting idea to try. The other card, I believe, is a 5/8, and it is a cloak just for you. It says, on reveal, you can move cards here to this location next turn. I think that card's terrible. End of review. That's it. Yeah, I wouldn't pick that one up. I think that one's called Hellion, and I just don't know the name of that first card that I was describing, but it looks like a little silver guy like the Terminator. I think I said that earlier as well. That's going to be it for me today. I gave you 20 minutes. I got no voice. I am going to rest my voice a little bit more and then hopefully can start producing some regular content for y'all this season. But for today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.